Karen Reed trial, day 9. If you missed it, here's the recap. We've had a lot of witnesses today. So, back again from Friday, the first one on the stand was Hannah Knowles, who is a forensic scientist with the State Police Crime Lab. Yannetti was questioning Hannah on technicalities surrounding the blood test of Karen Reed. Then had Ryan Nagel on the stand, and his testimony has changed since last time. He said that he arrived earlier between 12:30 and 12:35. He says he saw Karen Reed inside her car with the dome light on, and no one was in the passenger seat. He didn't hear screaming or yelling, nor did he see John O'Keefe. He said there was no white Jeep parked at the mailbox like Jen McCabe had testified. He said that Karen was one car length in front of him, meaning she wasn't sitting by the flagpole like Jen McCabe testified. He said he didn't see a broken taillight. And remember, he testified that he was at the house between 12:30 and 12:35. And the Commonwealth's theory is that John was struck at 12:31. So there's that. Next on the stand was Ryan's ex-girlfriend, Heather Maxson, who was in the car with Ryan that night. And she basically confirmed in her testimony that they were there for about 5 minutes. We then had Sarah Levinson on the stand. She was at 34 Fairview that night with Julie Nagel and longtime friend of Brian Albert. She testified that she left the home with Julie, Matt McCabe, and Jen McCabe around 1:30. The weather had deteriorated while they were in the house, and that she did not see anything outside of 34 Fairview that stood out to her. We then had this little liar pants on fire, Katie McLaughlin, and she was a paramedic at the scene who also happens to be friends with Brian Albert's daughter, Caitlin Albert, although she claims they're not friends. They just have a lot of mutual friends. But if you ask me, they look like friends. They've gone on weekend trips, beach trips, 4th of July trips, baby shower photos. I mean, they've got tons of pictures together. They've known each other since middle school, all through high school, and after. She also claims that she heard Karen Reed say, "I hit him, I hit him, I hit him," although Alan Jackson pointed out that she did not document or report that anywhere. He even played video from that night, and she is seen on the video taking notes, although she claims there are no notes or reports from that night. After the lunch break, we had Paul Gallagher, retired Canton police lieutenant. They played a video of him using a leaf blower to look through the snow, and this is where they found the broken cocktail glass. Alan Jackson brought up the fact that he had not been formally interviewed about the scene until 2 years later, and how he also did not write a report about the scene, ever. It was discussed how at the time he was the supervisor who would always make sure that officers took reports and wrote reports out about, the scene or situations, and yet he didn't write a report. Also, he's the one who, when collected the blood drops, put it in red Solo cups and the broken cocktail glass into a Stop and Shop bag. When they wrapped up for the day, he was still on the stand, so they are not finished. He will be back on tomorrow.